School. We young people seem to be spending an awful lot of time there. In fact, we spend roughly 3/4 of our developing life in school, from the ages of 4 to 16. But what are those 3/4 spent doing? Why do we go to school? Well, some may say to pass our GCSEs, to get a set of grades that will carry us through to A-levels, and then perhaps a university degree. For many people, this is the point of school. 3 years preparation for a 2-year course and a list of numbers on paper at the end of it all. But is this the approach that schools should be taking to best prepare us for the adult world? I don't think so. In an age where technology is developing at such a rapid pace, very soon machines will be able to carry out all the mundane tasks that exams help us to practice far better than any human. Passing exams will become an obsolete skill, meaning humans must now be taught to be as un-machine-like as possible, which is something our schools simply aren't doing at the moment, and a focus on examinations will ultimately fail the next generation. It's not like that's everywhere, mind. Such systems do exist where creativity and communication make up the core of education. Let's take a look at some of these. In Italy, a company called Reggio Emilia was founded that proposed children develop their own curriculum, discovering the subjects that they enjoy through group activities and a flexible timetable. There's no need for strict guidelines enforced by stricter rules to structure a child's learning. Ultimately, the individual is in control of how and what they learn. It only makes sense that that should be extended to the subjects we study. Or take the Finnish education system, where classes extend across year groups for the benefit of everyone's understanding. Younger students can have their work explained to them by older pupils where the teacher is unable to help. In doing this, the older pupils reinforce their own understanding and practice verbal skills simultaneously. Systems like these see the value of communication and creative thinking. They see the importance of emotional intelligence, especially at an age when we go through so much change, both physically and mentally. There's such a push for academic success at this point in our lives, so much so that everything else seems to be pushed out of the picture. We need to remember that the state of our education system not only affects our adult life, but our adolescent life too. I think sometimes we can lose sight of that. Sometimes we just need to take a step back. Just because we've put down our crayons and our skipping ropes, it doesn't mean they should be replaced with pens and calculators. We're lucky enough to live in a country where education is accessible to all, but we need to make sure education is helping to support us through this vital, crucial, wonderful, excruciating point in our lives. So I'll ask again, why do we go to school? But more importantly, I'd like you all to consider why we should be going to school. Thank you.